Okay, this is really awkward. Sorry. Just a little bit tired and stuff. But I'm gonna go on ahead and get this class started. So, greetings, creatures and humans alike. I am MagiQDog, and tonight we'll be doing not just one, but two Creatures of the Week streams. Which I'm gonna do this one first, and then I'll do the other one literally within the next few minutes after the stream ends. But let's go on ahead and get this class started, shall we? Uh, right now we are going to be learning about scribble, 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 more scribbling. Scribble, scribble, scribble. We are going to be learning about the werewolf. Let me get myself situated. There we go. All right. Werewolves are one of the most common type of shape-shifting mythical creatures with rich history in most of Europe. Werewolves are said to be humans with powers that can allow them to shapeshift into wolves and back. As such, anyone could be a werewolf. But early stories say that there are signs of one being a werewolf, like a unibrow, curved fingernails, or hair under the tongue. Some scholars believe that the first depiction of werewolves might have come from the Epic of Gilgamesh from Mesopotamia, but there are also stories of werewolves during the Greek era, with a story of how King Lucian angered Zeus, and Zeus turned him and his sons into wolves. Norse also has a story of werewolves of a father and son becoming wolves after wearing pelts of wolves in the saga of the Volsungs. However, throughout the world, there are many different kinds of werewolves or werewolf-like creatures mentioned in mythology or cited as cryptids. Of these are the beasts of Bray from Wisconsin, Rougarou of Cajun cultures, Lobisomen from South America, and Faoladh, the protective guardians of Ireland. Werewolves are often shown as powerful creatures with strong abilities. These include, obviously, the shapeshifting ability as they become human to wolves and vice versa. Other powers include superhuman conditions, strength, agility, and senses like enhanced oh my goodness, sight and smell. There is also the case that only silver can hurt or kill werewolves, so invulnerability could be added to these powers. There are even some unique powers to certain werewolves, like paralyzing claws for the Scandinavian ones, pain resistant for shamanic werewolves, and even immortality. Like vampires, werewolves do have some weaknesses that can be used against them. One is silver, as silver is a powerful tool that wears off evil creatures other than werewolves. Wolfbane, a type of poisonous plant, is a natural repellent that can severely hurt werewolves. Other weaknesses include other metals like mercury, fire, head decapitation, and simply killing them in human form. Werewolves is normally created from the werewolf curse, which affects humans and turn them into werewolves. There are many ways that the curse is placed on someone. A few examples are drinking water from a wolf pulse print, making a deal with the devil, pulling off one's clothes and wearing a wolf pelt, a woman having 7 children and the eighth son becoming a werewolf, and even having a magical safe or saf. Salve. That's how you spell it. Anyways, there's even a mental disease named after the werewolf called the lycanthropy. This disease causes hallucinations that make a person believe that they are or becoming a wolf. Similar to vampires, Europe has had a plague of frenzies of werewolves, but in these cases they turn out to be serial killers that believe or use the werewolf legends. For example, Gilles Garnier was known as a werewolf of Dole, where he believed he became a wolf by using an ointment and eat children before he got the death sentence. Another famous example is Peter Stubby, the most notorious werewolf serial. I cannot speak today. Notorious werewolf serial killer who killed many citizens in Bedburg. Also, like vampires, Hollywood tends to make up tropes about werewolves that have defined the creatures in modern time. The biggest one is the full moon, for in myths and legends, werewolves aren't tied to the full moon and are able to shapeshift whenever, even in the daytime. Another one that's kind of weird is how werewolves have some kind of sex appeal in movies. I don't know. Anyways, other tropes that Hollywood made up includes if you're bitten by a werewolf, you become one, and even the fact of the werewolves having a half form. And speaking of the half form, this topic might be a little bit controversial. In myths and legends of Europe, the werewolf doesn't normally have a hybrid form of both man and beast. In the legends and folklores, werewolves turn either a full human or a full beast. However, there are some kinds of werewolves and werewolf like creatures that are described to look like a hybrid form. The beast of Bray Road is described to be a hybrid form werewolf, often more of a wild type. Let's see. Another one is a Rougarou, with the body of a man but a head of a wolf or dog. There are even some old arts and paintings that shows werewolves standing up or appearing in hybrid forms. Of these are the 18th century work of a werewolf carrying a victim in his jaws that's standing up, and another one came from the 1858 Legendes uh, Rustiques, where a bunch of werewolves are standing up next to a wall at a cemetery. Because of these, whether a real werewolf is capable of having a hybrid form is debatable. Perhaps the werewolf's magic could have evolved to allow them to have a hybrid form, or they always had that power but doesn't use it until modern times. I will leave that up to you viewers. As for the modern times, werewolves have been very iconic as beasts and creatures. Of movies like Wolfman, Howling, and Underworld, games like Legendary that I've been playing, which you guys should totally check out by the way, Resident Evil Villages, and even Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess. And of course, there are famous characters from anime and cartoon shows, like Yuki and Ami from Wolf Children, Wayne Werewolf from Hotel Transylvania, and Winnie Werewolf from the Scooby-Doo franchise. Oh, hello there, how you doing? Let's see. And last but not least, werewolves have changed and transformed from ancient times to modern, but these creatures still continues to strike terror and awe throughout the world. And that is pretty much it for the facts about werewolves. So what do you guys think? Do you think these creatures deserve the hype that they have? Or do you think they are overrated? Let me know in the comments section on YouTube whenever I load this video up. And thank you, Lord Ame. But anyways, that's pretty much it for this werewolf creature of the week stream. But in a few minutes after I end this stream, I am going to start up another creature of the week stream. Since I kind of missed out on doing it, I'm doing two of them, which I already explained that in the beginning part. But anyways, literally like give me a few minutes and I will be right back. For those of you on Twitch, on YouTube, whenever I get this video and the other one load up, just whenever. Anyways, with that out of the way, gotta do my ending bit. Thank you all for coming on this wonderful Creature of the Week stream. I hope y'all had as much fun as I did as we got to learn about the werewolves and their powerful powers. Oh boy. Anyways, check me out on Twitch, Twitter, and YouTube and stuff. And I'll see you guys in a little bit. Anyways, see y'all in a bit.